Silver Sun Pickups in Lazy Eye. It is me, Lazlo. More importantly, there's a beautiful woman to my left, and she looks a little disgruntled.
And now,
Today, so bad, I couldn't get it to work.
you buy vitamin water.
Okay, we try to do this every Friday. It's one of my favorite things to do, and it passes the time for me. I love Craigslist.
Yeah.
I think it's a brilliant idea. My favorite part of Craigslist is the barter section.
Absolutely.
And I scour the country. I go everywhere, because it's hard to find funny barters.
Of course. There are a lot of them, but you have to look.
You gotta really look pretty hard. It takes a lot of time, and thank God I have plenty of it. I'll just bring it to you. Don't worry about it. I'll bring it to you. So anyway, I was looking this week, and it was hard to find ones that we've brought to you on the show before. It's hard to, once you set a standard,
Yes.
I bring you some good stuff. It's hard to meet that standard every time. So I was really kind of sweating our swapping crap on Craigslist segment. Then, a couple days ago, start looking on Craigslist. Sure enough, locally here, I'm thinking, oh my God, there's some good stuff on here.
Right.
For instance, boxer briefs for lightly used white t-shirts. I was like, that's hilarious, right? So I read more, and this guy's totally weird. I have a bag of 4 Hanes boxer briefs, 2 new and 2 used. Slightly used, some visible spotting. I was just like, are you serious? Waist size 36 or medium. Want to trade for small white tees or a kill switch engaged CD. Yellow under the arms is okay.
Which I will say, once you put the kill switch engaged.
Absolutely, all of it makes sense.
And I will say that I think slightly spotted underwear for a kill switch engaged CD is a little too high of a price. But, go on.
Anyway, just traded for bleach punch so I can get those out. White beaters, okay. Guy leaves his phone number.
Okay.
I'm like, that's hilarious. So I've got to have some fast call this guy. So then I scroll down a little bit further. And there's some more brilliant stuff going on. Wanting to trade 2% milk for whole milk. Exclamation point, exclamation point. So, of course, I click, want to read more about this barter.
Right.
I accidentally bought a gallon of 2% milk when I really wanted whole milk. I didn't want to seem cheap by bringing it back to the store, so I thought I would just trade it on here for some whole milk. Again, this is newly bought Dairy Gold brand 2%. Although my job prevents me from meeting with you face to face, I would prefer to ship the milk via UPS instead of USPS. When I receive the milk in the mail, I will ship you mine in the same box. Please provide money for return shipping. Okay. Leaves a phone number.
Okay.
And different from the boxer phone number, because I'm thinking,
Right.
too good to be true, right?
Okay.
So I go back, I scroll down, back in the barter section. Want to trade an old phone book for fresh chopped cashews. I'm like, are you serious? So I read this then. I've kept the phone book for the past 7 years, and my colored lizard cage is a basking rock, but no longer have any need for it because of an incident involving 2 plumbers and a pipe wrench. I'm like, what? I will only accept chopped cashews for trade. Unsalted, preferred, motivated seller. This phone book must go. Phone number.
Okay.
And there's more and more ads.
Okay.
So I find some of these ads have the same phone number.
You think they're not real?
I don't think these things are real at all. And I want to call the phone number, and I want to call them on the air.
But come on, this guy could be real. I mean, it could be one of those guys just
This
trading
person's
things.
not real. And I've talked about it earlier on the show, and I know I'm a little paranoid and stuff, but all of a sudden there's gold, there's gold on Craigslist here locally, which never happens. I gotta go to Alabama for the gold. For
What do you
good
think? The guy
content.
could just really want cashews.
I've seen some. I think it's probably legit. I've seen some dumb stuff.
Right.
on
I've
Craigslist.
seen lots of dumb stuff. I don't see
That guy
it.
traded his boxer briefs for a kill switch engaged CD, and mine
And
I
then
had.
I went back, it's sold.
It's sold.
It's
Because
sold.
look at the link. I tried to call the guy this morning. Boxer briefs are gone.
Yeah, those are
traded
gone.
him the kill switch engaged.
That guy was real, pathetic and true as it is. That guy is real, and that did sell. So, but this one, there's so many of them with the same phone number. I want to call,
All right, well, let's call him.
and here, that's my big issue today.
So I'm calling this number here.
Call that number, 425 number.
This is the cashews for
My number.
The whole milk, 2% milk,
Okay,
and the
gotcha.
cashew. Yes.
whole milk for
Fisher, you're gonna
2%.
talk, right?
Yes.
Okay. Right, Fisher, it's ringing.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing pretty good.
Good. My name's Afentra, and I work at The End.
Right?
We're a radio station.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you listen to us or not, but I was reading your stuff on Craigslist.
Oh, right. Yeah, I have a few things, actually.
Yeah, you do have a couple of items up. I was wondering if you'd come on the air and talk to us about it.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
Is that cool?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, what's your name?
Michael.
Okay, so I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but we do this bit called swapping on Craigslist.
Oh, okay.
And I'm always in the barter section, and I'm always looking for stuff to trade, you know what I mean? Because I think what people trade sometimes is funny.
Sure.
Michael, I think your stuff I think you're baiting me. Is your stuff for real? Your barter stuff?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some... Which one are you reading?
I'm reading that you want to trade 2% milk for whole milk.
Right, and there actually is an issue with that, because I just got a call.
Are you serious about this,
Yeah,
Michael?
The 2%, that's actually not available anymore.
Oh, somebody already swapped you the whole milk for the 2% milk?
Yeah, they're coming over, actually, like... So...
Today?
Hold on a second. Michael, are you serious now?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on,
What's
man.
the other one? Hold on a minute. I'm not done yet with Michael, because he's really my world up. Because I think he's just putting this stuff out there, and it's not real. So this is real. You really wanted to trade 2% for whole milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because I accidentally bought the wrong type of...
I understand that. How about this one? Do you want to trade an old phone book for fresh chopped cashews?
Right.
That's okay?
You're going to trade an old phone book for cashews?
I like cashews.
I don't see why you guys are picking on him. I think it
I'm
makes
just
sense.
thinking, look, we do this bit, and I look for weird and obscure stuff, and all of a sudden, this week is golden, and it's all from Michael.
We thought for sure you were making some of this stuff up. Like, you would never really go to the trouble to trade out your 2% milk for whole milk with someone else, really?
And UPS it nonetheless.
I don't like 2% milk at all, so what am I going to do with that?
Just suck it up, drink it, throw it out.
Yeah.
I don't, why would I do that? That seems to me to be a waste.
Okay, what about returning it back to the store?
I don't want to seem like I'm cheap.
You're
It's
trading on
super-
Craigslist.
That's super crazy cheap.
I don't know, because...
Yeah, but it worked. It worked, right? It did work. Someone traded you.
Right, but...
Okay.
Now, did somebody really come over to your house with whole milk?
They're going to today.
They haven't come over here yet, but they called me like 20 minutes ago.
They said, hey, I got some whole milk. I don't really want it. I'd rather have 2%. Can I just swap it?
Right.
When is
Unbelievable.
the expiration
But
date on your
it'll
milk?
take them all... They live in, like, Tacoma or something. I don't know.
So they're going to drive all the way from Tacoma to where you are to swap the milk?
Right.
Do you think maybe this person's just playing with you, Michael?
I mean, I guess it's possible, but, you know, because there was a problem, actually, they said, with their milk.
You guys are swapping milk. Now,
Michael, I love you.
Now, the phone book for cashews, you think that's a fair trade?
Well,
It's an old phone book.
I normally would say, okay, the phone book's probably not worth it because it's like 7 years old or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But the cashews, it's like, I leave that up to you. You can trade however many you want.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a can of cashews.
What else do you have available for trade?
I have a lot. For instance, I'm trying to trade some caramel corn.
Do you have some caramel corn you'd like to trade? What do you need?
It's caramel corn with peanuts. And I just wanted to get some rubber bands because,
You need some rubber bands?
yeah, I'm a paper boy, you know. My customers really do deserve the best. I have on Craigslist a picture of the caramel corn. It's Trails End brand.
And you trade that for some rubber bands?
Right. It was packaged in 2004. That's the only catch.
Yeah, but it's probably still good.